snowplow in a hot and humid city. That's the news that's coming in. That's a big question that the civic authorities of Shahjahanpur can answer best. They have splurged up to 23 lakh rupees to buy a JCB 120 snowplow for a city where the average summer temperature soars up to 45 degrees Celsius. Now, incidentally, the Nagarpalika is facing several charges of corruption as well. And this is absolutely bizarre. We're looking at a city in Uttar Pradesh that has asked for JCB and snow plows, where we know that the summer temperature rises up to 40 degrees, and in the winter you'd have barely anything between 15 to 70 degrees, and they have ordered for snow plows and a JCB, and this of the taxpayers' money that's close to 23 lakh rupees. What is the need? One needs to ask the administration over there. They have splurged this 23 lakh rupees that could have, of course, helped the needy in the state and in the city of Shahjahanpur. Let's go across to my colleague Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu, absolutely bizarre of why they would splurge 23 lakh rupees on these snow plows, and for what reasons, what explanations coming in from the authorities of Shahjahanpur?
Unsurprising too, given the elasticity by which such kind of expenditure has been made. Of course, it flies in the face of logic for a tropical city like Shahjahanpur to buy such kind of equipment, which is required in hilly areas and not even in the northernmost states where there is not ample snowfall. And certainly the expenditure of this amount, of course, raises eyebrows, raises questions, and also gives quite credence to the fact that there were several investigations as far as corruption charges are concerned, which were pending against several officials and authorities, the local authorities in Shahjahanpur. So, of course, it does lend credence to the fact that indeed there is not something but a lot fishy which is going on as far as the administration is concerned.
That's right, Abhimanyu, but any explanation at all, because this is quite illogical, bizarre. Why would they spend 23 lakh rupees? I mean, we understand you can order some things that are required by the administration, JCB perhaps, yes, but snowplows for what? I mean, we're talking about a city which is about 300 kilometers away from Delhi, which is in central Uttar Pradesh, very close to Lucknow and Bareilly, and we don't see any snowfall there for sure.
Well, exactly. Not even in its nearby areas, not even in the foothill stretches of the Himalayas, which are the nearest possible mountains which are approachable from Shahjahanpur. And of course, there is no such big snowfall and no particular requirement for such kind of an equipment. Not even in the extremites of the state.
Yes, Abhimanyu, just stay with us. We have Mr. Ejaz Ilmi of the BJP joining us over the phone line. Absolutely bizarre and illogical, Mr. Ejaz Ilmi. Laughable, we're seeing how Shahjahanpur has actually splurged 23 lakh rupees. Are they heading for ice age? They need, snow plows. They've ordered JCBs to remove ice from the streets of Shahjahanpur.
This is, on the face of it, it's very clearly, very poorly made situation, an innovation to try and loot the nation, loot the state of Uttar Pradesh by trying to spend money where none is required to be spent in a place like Shahjahanpur, or even if you go to the foothills, there's no requisition for a snowplow. Maybe in the higher altitude of Uttarakhand, 300 kilometers away from Shahjahanpur, is where snow falls occasionally. So I mean, this kind of loot, open loot, innovation, the people responsible, chairman, whoever gives the order, should be arrested forthwith and should be raided by the income tax authorities, because it's an open loot season that is happening in Uttar Pradesh.
23 lakh rupees has been spent by the city administration of Shahjahanpur, and of course the chief minister, you would urge him to step in. The police should crack down on these corrupt officials who have gone ahead, placed these orders. 23 lakh rupees has been wasted on this.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know whether Akhilesh Yadav will step in or not. You never know. It could be from the extended Yadav family, the person who gives the order. So nobody knows who's running the show out there in Uttar Pradesh. But this is a clear-cut case of corruption under the Prevention of Corruption Act, of trying to loot the exchequer. So the government must step in, and actually a police case to be filed.
Right.
As a chairman, who is responsible, should be arrested.
Absolutely.
This is open loot, and this has to be stopped forthwith.
Yes. Is Uttar Pradesh snowed with corruption is what we need to ask this afternoon. Mr. Ejaz Ilmi and my colleague Abhimanyu, thanks very much for the moment.